Colorado picking up Matt Nieto and Ryan Merkley, who's an interesting kind of reclamation project. San Jose gets Jacob McDonald and Martin Kaut. Maybe just before we get into this, walk me through why this makes sense for both sides.
I'm actually not sure that it does. And it's kind of a really weird trade unless San Jose is such a big believer that they can uncover something from Martin Kaut, a former first round pick that the Avs haven't to this point. But I think you could make the argument that from an upside perspective, and our prospect analyst, Stephen Ellis, would probably agree, who's coming up next as we talk the next wave. Kaut and Merkley, also a first round pick, they probably have very similar upside trajectory if you're looking at it from that perspective. So I kind of view that as a wash. Jacob McDonald is a career eighth defenseman. Like, he's not bringing anything to your lineup that you otherwise wouldn't have expected. And so in the end, Colorado ends up getting Matt Nieto, who's a pretty decent depth piece addition to your roster, and they don't really pay anything for him because they're getting something back in Merkley, and they traded Kaut. I mean, that's a wash. So they basically get Nieto for McDonald. I see why it helps the Avs. I guess what I'm asking myself is, why did the Sharks trade Matt Nieto, who's a decent deadline piece, in exchange for kind of getting nothing when they could have got a mid-round pick for him at the deadline if they just auctioned him off separately?
Yeah, I mean, I know San Jose is a team that's kind of struggled in the forward department, so maybe the chance to just get rid of Merkley and bring in a forward with upside, they felt like fit their organization a little better.
It's worth a flyer, but again, like,
yeah.
And we knew Merkley had requested the trade. He was number 30 on our trade targets board. Again, this trade isn't moving the needle in any big way, but hey, throw it on the trade tracker on dailyfaceoff.com. We got a lot more coming in the next 36 days.